Hey guys, thank you for watching the SlatRock channel. For WWE superstars, the words WWE wishes you success on your future endeavors have a dread all their own. Here are 16 superstars who found themselves future endeavored in 2016, the reason why, and what they're currently doing. Number 1. Hornswoggle. Whether he was working as Finley's sidekick Little Bastard or Vince McMahon's illegitimate son, Dylan Postal delighted WWE fans with his charisma and heart. Hornswoggle even found some film roles along the way, appearing in The Muppets Most Wanted and Leprechaun Origins. Since his May release, he's worked on the independent circuit as Swoggle and appeared in TNA. Number 2. El Torito. The wrestler best known in Mexico as Mascarita Dorada became a fun addition in WWE as Los Matadores, that's real-life cousins Diego and Fernando's, mascot in 2013. El Torito made occasional appearances in the ring and even competed in 2014's Royal Rumble, eliminating Fandango before getting thrown out by Roman Reigns. No wonder people hate you, Roman. El Torito worked a brief program with 3MB's Hornswoggle, defeating him in a WLC match at 2014's Extreme Rules pay-per-view and in a mask versus hair match at Payback. El Torito parted ways with Los Matadores after Diego attacked him after El Torito cost Los Matadores a match against the Dudley Boys. El Torito made occasional appearances backstage in comedy spots, but given the lack of little people in WWE, it came as no surprise that he was released in May. El Torito now works as Mascarita Dorada back in Mexico. Number 3. Santino Marella. Canada's Anthony Carelli deserves major props for both breaking out in WWE as a star and outlasting many other wrestlers in a promotion known for future endeavoring people at the drop of a hat. You see, Santino, he didn't fit the bill of a roided-up jock that Vince McMahon still looks for in wrestlers, but he made a big splash on the Raw after WrestleMania 23 when he defeated Umaga for the Intercontinental Championship in what became known as the Milan Miracle. Santino's boring character put him on the endeavored watch list, but a heel turn based on a goofy comedy character won over fans. An aspiring actor, Marella didn't want to limit his roles to playing Charles Xavier, so he announced his retirement in 2014 after his third neck injury. Marella made occasional appearances, such as a guest general manager spot on SmackDown and a presenter at the 2015 Slammy Awards. Marella was let go in May 2016 but continues to operate his Battle Arts Academy, a mixed martial arts complex he opened with 2 business partners in 2013. In 2015, he trained Venezuelan athletes for the 2015 Pan American Games. Number 4. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes' blue-chip pedigree made him seem like a good fit for the WWE, with its second and third generation superstars carrying on the family tradition. Rhodes' high-profile team with Ted DiBiase Jr. as part of Legacy thrust him into the limelight as he worked as main eventer Randy Orton's henchman. After branching out into single stardom, Rhodes worked a strange but effective gimmick as Dashing Cody Rhodes. However, WWE's so-called creative team gave him the gimmick of Stardust, a poor copy of Brother Goldust. Reportedly, Rhodes wasn't happy and asked to be released. Since then, Rhodes has worked for independent promotions like WCPW and as well as Ring of Honor and TNA. In December 2016, Rhodes revealed himself to New Japan Pro Wrestling fans in a video package debuting as the Bullet Club's newest member, the American Nightmare. Number 5. Zeb Colter. Better known to longtime fans as Dirty Dutch Mantel, a top star during the Territory days and an important player behind the scenes, working as a writer and a booker in promotions such as Puerto Rico's World Wrestling Council and TNA. In 2013, Colter appeared in the WWE as the All-American American Jack Swagger's ultra-nationalistic mentor. Always known for his skills on the mic, Colter was a good addition for Swagger, helping him get over for a feud with Alberto Del Rio. After disappearing from WWE TV for nearly a year following a kayfabe broken leg at the hands of Rusev, Colter appeared at the side of Alberto Del Rio, forming a partnership known as Mex America. The angle fizzled out, and Colter's partnership with Del Rio ended in December 2015. Following his May 2016 release, Colter appeared for a show co-promoted by WrestlePro and Global Force Pro Wrestling in June that year. In January 2017, it was announced that Mantel would be working as a creative consultant for Total Nonstop Action Wrestling. In February 2017, his role was changed from creative consultant to head of creative. Number 6. Alex Riley. All Miz fans... I'm just kidding, guys, but seriously, you gotta be careful if WWE pairs you with The Miz. Think of all The Miz's allies and flunkies who were future endeavored. Talented wrestlers like John Morrison and Wade Barrett worked with The Miz, but the WWE just couldn't find direction for them. In Alex Riley's case, his feud with The Miz was a letdown for fans as he lost the feud and then engaged in a fruitless program with Dolph Ziggler over the US Championship that ended abruptly after Riley injured his hip. A losing streak in 2012 did nothing to help, and by 2013 he was providing color commentary for Superstars, Main Event, and NXT. Riley returned to the ring, working in NXT and wrestling in WrestleMania 31's Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. A knee injury sidelined Riley, and his return in 2016 to NXT only lasted until May, when he was released. Riley is now focusing on an acting career and is listed as appearing in an upcoming episode of the new series Glow. Number 7. Adam Rose. South African Ray Lapan's 6-year run in the WWE began in the promotion's developmental territories, Florida Championship Wrestling and NXT, from 2010 to 2014. In 2014, Lapan wrestled as a deranged mercenary Leo Kruger in NXT, then changed his gimmick to a party organizer, Adam Rose. Rose continued this gimmick when he graduated to the main roster, calling his party people Rosebuds and eventually acquiring a Rosebud dressed in a bunny suit and named the Bunny, and no truth to the rumor that he was played by a grown-up Ralphie Parker. Rose disputed his second wellness policy violation, claiming WWE knew he was prescribed Adderall for ADHD. On May 23, 2016, the WWE announced that it had agreed to Lapan's request to be released. Lapan now wrestles on the independent circuit as Aldo Rose, still hosting parties, only this time far wilder than anything you'd see in the PG WWE universe. Number 8. Bull Dempsey. Wrestler James Smith worked 8 years before being signed to the WWE's NXT promotion in 2013. Smith worked as Bull Dempsey in NXT, beginning as enhancement talent but working his way up to a new level of success. After a run as a heel, Dempsey turned face, adopting the persona of an out-of-shape wrestler who was the undisputed champion at the buffet table. Dempsey's bullfit gimmick garnered some laughs, and Dempsey was reportedly surprised when NXT released him in February. Dempsey's back on the independent circuit as Bull James and has appeared at House of Hardcore and Ring of Honor. In 2017, James debuted at Grimomania and won the YouTube Figure Heavyweight Championship in his debut match. On the April 1st episode, he lost it in a no-rules match when Pete Corvus shot a bullet into the hand of James. Number 9. Sylvester LeFort. Thomas LaRuffa's run in NXT saw him incorporate his French heritage into his gimmicks as both a manager and a wrestler. He teamed with Marcus Louis as the Legionnaires in 2014 until Louis ended the partnership. LeFort disappeared from NXT for 8 months, returning in June 2015 as Jason Jordan's tag team partner. LeFort was released from NXT in February 2016 only to show up in TNA in March 2016 as Basile Baraka. LaRuffa left TNA in December 2016. LaRuffa is currently working for various promotions under the ring name Tom LaRuffa. Number 10. Sara Lee. Carolyn C.J. Dunning won Tough Enough the same year as Joshua Bredel. She worked in NXT from 2015 to 2016 but rarely wrestled. Given the surplus of talent in NXT at the time, it's easy to speculate she got lost in the shuffle, hence her release in October 2016. On the same day as her release from WWE, it was announced that WWE wrestler Wesley Blake and Lee were expecting their first child together. Number 11. Cameron. Although 2011's Tough Enough contestant Ariane Andrew didn't last long there, she made enough of an impression to be signed the same year, working in WWE's Florida developmental territory. In 2012, she graduated to the main roster, appearing as Cameron, one of the wrestler Brodus Clay's dancers or valets, the Funkadactyls. Cameron eventually began wrestling, teaming with fellow Funkadactyl Naomi, and then going into singles action. In addition to wrestling, Cameron appeared on the WWE reality show Total Divas. In May 2016, Cameron was released from the WWE. Cameron later appeared on Austin's podcast and spoke of her WWE release. Cameron informed Austin that she was fired. When asked if she saw the release coming, she said yes and no and brought up the controversy surrounding her tweet in support of Rybak's Equal Pay blog. Cameron said she wasn't speaking in reference to his comments on pay, but more so to the overall message she was trying to relay that people need to believe in themselves. Number 12. Zamaria Zizi Lupe. Zizi didn't have the look of a superstar and also received criticism for his work. However, Zamaria Zizi Lupe was given a developmental contract of his own. The story would end with Zizi being released from his NXT contract in July after having mostly live event wins. He was released with reports saying he was lazy and not dropping weight fast enough. In October, Zizi was announced to be training with Wildcat Sports and Entertainment in New Orleans. There have also been some positive reviews of his work ethic recently. Number 13. Rybak. Given the number of times Rybak made our lists in 2016 for questionable booking and an inability to play well with others, it's no surprise the big man had enough of the WWE in 2016. Rybak's contract dispute with the WWE worsened when he complained of unequal pay and displeasure with WWE creative. The WWE fired Ryan Allen Reeves in May 2016, only for Reeves to legally change his name to Rybak Allen Reeves, allowing him to wrestle as Rybak. At least Reeves kept the rest of his name, unlike Jim Ultimate Warrior Hellwig, who changed his name to Warrior. Rybak now works on the independent circuit and deserves credit, as he hasn't accidentally hurt any opponents as he did during his WWE run. Apart from working on independent circuits, he's also running a podcast titled Conversation with the Big Guy. Number 14, Alberto Del Rio. Given his heritage, Del Rio is the respective son and nephew of legendary luchadors Dos Caras and Mil Mascaras, it's no shocker Jose Rodriguez became an international star. Wrestling as Alberto Del Rio, his first run in WWE was successful but cut short in August 2014 after a dust-up with a WWE employee who allegedly made a racist remark. Working under the name El Patron Alberto, he had no problem finding work appearing in AAA, World Wrestling Council, Ring of Honor, and Lucha Underground. Del Rio returned to WWE in 2015, winning the US Championship from John Cena, but failing to achieve the same success as he had in his first run. After a wellness policy violation in August 2016, Patron used an opt-out clause in his contract, leaving the WWE. Patron was later hired by a few independent promotions like WCPW. He is also focused on his role as president of Combate Americas, an MMA promotion. Number 15, Damien Sandow. Damien Sandow is another example of the Miz curse, where wrestlers work alongside the Miz only to split from him and watch WWE creative drop the ball on their characters. After an exciting program as the Miz's stunt double, Mizdow, Damien Sandow was way over with the fan. In another demonstration of their stupidity, the WWE had Sandow lose his feud to the Miz and had him return to doing impersonations of other wrestlers. Sandow was released in May 2016, a move that shocked fans and people in the wrestling industry. Sandow was gracious in his departure and quickly found work in the independent circuit. In August 2016, he debuted in TNA as Aaron Rex, winning the 2016 Impact Grand Championship. On April 4, 2017, Stevens announced that he was no longer with Impact Wrestling. Number 16, Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett, aka Stu Bennett, the former leader of the Nexus, never quite made it to a world championship, but it wasn't from a lack of effort on his part. Real-life tough man Stu Bennett's injuries and erratic pushes by WWE soured him on the WWE. WWE agreed to his request to be released early, and eventually he was out on May 6, 2016. He's now pursuing an acting career with 2 films, Vengeance and Fanged Up, in post-production. Who will be this year's future endeavorees? Wait, did we just make up a new word? Send us your predictions in the comments section, and remember to like this video. With 2017 in full effect, be sure to subscribe to the SlatRock channel so you don't miss a single video. Thanks for watching!